Hey, it's Janet E. Johnson here today live with my social coffee time show. And hope you have your coffee and smoothie. I wish I could give out coffee. If you're a smoothie drinker or something else, tea, whatever, I'm proud of you. I haven't given up my coffee. So we're going to talk today about some video is going to be the big topic. And then we're also going to talk about some of the latest social media changes of the week. So welcome. And if you are new here or been here before, love to hear where you're from and drop where you're from and what your business is in the comments. Love to hear what you do too, because I'm sure you have some sort of business if you are here. All right, so let's get to the topic at hand. The first topic I want to run through is, well, basically the kind of dumb stuff, the dumb social media news. I call it the stuff that really isn't going to make a difference in your business, but it's kind of fun. So we're going to go through that really quick. The number one thing that I just read this morning, is that 50 Cent just announced he's leaving Instagram, where he has 18 million followers because the site removed his content without telling him. Interesting, huh? Let me just make sure that you guys can hear me, see me. I didn't check that. I usually always check that. If you could drop in the comments if you do make sure you're hearing me. That would be good. I can just double check. Yep. Okay, perfect. Okay, so that's number one dumb news, okay? And I'm sure it's really going to affect your life or your business. Number two is that Kylie Jenner is now the most valuable Instagram celeb with posts worth $1 million. So if you think influencers are spendy and you're trying to look for an influencer, or you are an influencer or want to be an influencer, obviously there's some money to be made there. But that's Kylie Jenner's number one on Instagram at this point. So I know that will make or break you, but I just thought I'd throw those out there for fun. Okay, something that is important is that Twitter had some issues recently. I actually haven't even had the chance to dig into what it is, but they are highly suggesting, and I've read this at numerous places, that you change your password. So many of you have a Twitter account, so definitely make sure that you change your password. All right, so that's the next thing. Change your Twitter password. Very simple. Go do it. Takes a couple seconds. All right, next, on to the next thing. I'm going to share my screen here if I can figure this out. And we're going to go with solo. There it is. Okay. So now, that's the Twitter thing. So we're done with that. Moving on to the next thing. Okay. So we are going to be talking about this video challenge. It's going to be next week in the group Social Strategies 101. It is connected to this page. Otherwise, you can search for it and definitely join that group and do the 4-day video challenge. We're going to be talking more about that, but it is totally free, and it is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So it'll be 4 days, and it's going to help you really create videos, new video content. Why I'm showing you this is I want to also show you what's changed, and I'd love to hear if you have this feature or not. It's interesting because I don't have it in this group. So there is a new feature in groups. If I can scroll, it's not moving for some reason. Okay, in groups, and now it's scrolling too much. Okay, so here's something, and it's above right. Wow, this is really acting up for me. It's right above the post itself. So I'm going to show you it in another group that I run, and it should be right about here, I believe. And let's go over to the other group if I can. This thing's like not moving. All right. And in the other group, it is right here. Add topics. So you can actually add topics. So this one is a group where we collaborate, we do different things. So here's networking. It's a group for the Twin Cities. So if you're coming from Minnesota, you might want to join this group. And so that one says networking. Those are all networking posts. I changed those though. manually. So if you keep going, those ones are the networking. I added a couple different types, but let's just say here, this one. So we have to add topic. And then I can choose up to 5 different topics for my group. And then I would hit save. So that one got changed to networking now. This one, I thought I did this one. I have event as one of my topics. I thought I did. So, and save. So that now is an event. That makes sense? So let me know if you have this in your groups. It's new, it's tagging. It's supposed to help them be able to basically be able to search better. I don't know the search feature at this point. This just came out. So let me know in the comments if you have that. All right. So next, then the next thing I want to mention is from Carrie Yaning, good friend of mine that does social media. And she has this on her Facebook. She said, is Facebook giving us more toys to play with? Seen on my profile right now, list view or grid view. Looks a bit Instagram-y. And let's show you what that looks like. Hopefully you can see my screen. And so she was able to do the grid view like this of the feed instead of list view, like up and down. Kind of weird. I don't have it yet. But if you've seen that, it's at the top. So it's right here. It says list view or grid view. But I haven't seen it yet. So let me know if you have those. All right. So we're going to go back to myself here. And now I want to talk video. So I'm going to take a sip of my coffee. Make sure that you're joining me with the coffee. And we're going to talk video. Why is video so important? And I'm just going to run through some stats that I found that I think are very important, and then just talk about where to be using video in your social media too. Drop the word video if you do create videos now for your business. Drop the word video in the comments. I'd like to see who is doing video already. All right, so let me pull up some stats. Companies using video enjoy 41% more traffic from search than non-users. That's small biz trends. So obviously, if you want your web traffic to go up, video would be a very important thing. Viewers retain 95% of a message when they watch it in a video compared to 10% when reading it in text. Wirebuzz. And I have learned this back in my 25 plus years ago, that the retention level of somebody reading something or hearing something is very, very low. But when they actually watch and listen at the same time, it's much, much higher. So they're saying here 95%. Social video generates 1,200% more shares than text and images combined. So this is social video specifically, 1,200 more shares. So another thing to put on the radar with video. 51.9%, I don't know how they get that 0.9, but of marketing professionals worldwide name video as the type of content with the best ROI. HubSpot. So over 50% of marketing professionals have named video as the type of content with the best ROI, the best return on investment. Another reason that video is so incredibly important. All right, let's keep going. 85% of consumers are more likely to purchase after watching a related video. And video traffic will be 82% of all consumer internet traffic by 2021. We are 2018. We're looking at about 3 years away, 82% of consumer traffic. So meaning if you don't jump on the video bandwagon, you will be lost in the dust. That's Janet's quote. And 49% on Facebook, 32% on YouTube, 24% on Instagram, 22% on Snapchat, and 22% on Twitter. This is Tubular Insights. That's where video is being consumed. But We just did a podcast specifically on LinkedIn. So I do want to mention LinkedIn too. LinkedIn is very, very important because it's actually newer with the video thing, and you can really get a lot of video viewers on LinkedIn without having to pay for it. So I want you to really think about LinkedIn also. So where would I suggest the best places for video? Number one, Facebook. Facebook is still my favorite. You're going to get the most video viewers. You can boost it. You can pay pennies on the dollar for your video views. So video on Facebook. But I would highly suggest repurposing. So you take that video and you repurpose it on YouTube. But you need to download that video and upload into YouTube separately, okay? Make sure that you're not just sharing the video, uploading YouTube and sharing that video. You need to take that MP4 and upload separately. Suggest that for all the channels. LinkedIn too. And I don't do a lot with Twitter, but if you're a Twitter user, definitely think about that too. And I also don't do a lot with Snapchat. But then the other platform that I would suggest, and it depends on if you're B2B or not, I guess my top two would be Facebook and YouTube, because Google owns YouTube. And then Facebook is Facebook. Obviously, Instagram coordinates, but then you need a Square video. So meaning Square, because it works better in Instagram, and it actually does convert real well on Facebook too. But then the Square doesn't necessarily work great for YouTube, but it can work on LinkedIn. I know, lots of stuff. So video, use it and upload it to all the platforms that you're using, and make sure that you're repurposing the content when you create a video, because it's not like video takes a little bit of time. Some videos do, and some videos are longer. Like this type of video that I'm doing right now currently is a Facebook Live. So this video is going to be a lot longer, and I repurposed this one on YouTube specifically. Sometimes LinkedIn, if I feel like it's right for that platform. Otherwise, this does not go on Instagram, because it's just, I could clip it, cut it into Square and take a piece of it, and that might be usable for Instagram, but otherwise it has to be under 1 minute there. So lots to think about with video. I wanted to make sure that you understood these stats and how important it is. And I will be dropping in the feed. Claudia does use video. Yes, awesome. And Libby, you're welcome. Libby said interesting stuff. Thanks for sharing this. You're welcome. Video is hot, so I definitely want you to be taking advantage of it. So this leads into my challenge that I'm going to be doing next week, and I will drop the link. Let me grab that link for you. It's totally free, and what it is we're going to be coming together to, hold on, I should have had that ready. We're going to be coming together so that I will be showing you different ways to create video. And what I'm going to be doing is 4 different days, 4 different types of video. Wow, I'm not even signed in. Isn't that interesting? Oh, they signed me out. Okay, well, we're just going to do this. Sorry about that. You know what? I'll drop it as soon as we're done, because I'm going to finish this up. But bottom line is, I will put that, or if you go to my cover image, you can see it right there. And the 4-day challenge is going to look like this. The first day, I will do a Facebook Live, and I'm going to keep things short to the point. I want to make sure that you understand it very, very, sorry. Yeah, Libby, I'll get to that. I want you to make sure that you understand what you're doing each day, but I'm going to make it short to the point, and I'm going to give you the job of creating a video, but I'm going to keep that super short and to the point, okay? So 4 days, 4 different types of videos, and I'm going to be showing you some cool tools. Of course, we're going to bring in Facebook Live, and I'll be showing you what I do on Facebook Live. So those are the 4 days. Definitely join me in the challenge. The cool thing is, on top of that, there's going to be others doing this challenge with you. And then when you share your content, everybody's going to be able to comment and like other people's videos, which actually helps you in the newsfeed algorithm too. So by participating in this, even if you are creating videos, still participate, because it's going to help you reach more people and help your video feed out in the algorithm better. All right, so how do I show that feature? Actually, that will be something that's covered too, but that is, I'm using Be Live. So it's called BeLive.tv. And why I use this is you can pre-schedule your Facebook Lives. It's a pretty cool little software. I believe they have a free trial. Not sure if they do, but it's pretty inexpensive per month. It's worth it if you're doing a lot of Facebook Lives. There's more features that I don't even use on here. There's things where you can actually I should probably learn all these different things. You can put in your agenda. You can put in, bring in other people. I've done that before. You can share your screen. That's what I was just sharing my screen. And what I really like about it is you can pre-schedule it so that the post is live and people can get the reminder on your page. So there's some pretty cool features with Be Live, especially if you're doing consistent Facebook Lives on your page or your business. And it works for groups too. It's had a little hassle with groups since the whole Cambridge Analytica thing. So at this point with groups, you can't see the people commenting and you can't see their faces and who they are. That's the only downfall, but it still does work for groups, and I'm sure they'll overcome that at some point. So thanks for that. Well, good. Well, thanks for coming on. I appreciate your guys' time. As soon as we are done, I will drop the link to the video challenge, and I'd love to have you guys join me next week. It will be a lot of fun, and I'll help you guys create more videos for your business. Thanks, and have a good rest of your week.